Okay, so we're back again. Now we're almost on the 24th of April, which supposedly there's going to be a big demo. Okay, so before that happens, I'm running through all the possible actors there might be there, letting you know a bit of context about them, what they've done in the past, because these people you're looking at now could either be arrested on Saturday or even today. I'm sure I've seen this guy today. Okay, so be aware. There's a big possibility that that man there with the dunce hat on is an actor and that he's possibly going to get arrested, okay? So here you see him months ago, but obviously without the dunce hat. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to put him in the picture, you know, make sure that you see him so that in the future when they use him for an event, you remember him. And therefore you might trust him because you've seen him before, okay? Now that was also the day that we saw this guy on the right hand side. Now some of you might not know who it is, but that is actually Nick Colstrom, believe it or not. Now we need to have a discussion about that. So let me know in the comments if you know who he is. And if you're surprised to see him in this sort of appearance. You know, basically looking like Last of the Summer Wine. Or one of the JFK three tramps, yeah? So, Piers Corbyn, as usual, getting arrested, allegedly, okay? On the same day, so does Mr. Dunce Hat, okay? So, like I was saying before, if you want the world to take you seriously because you're up in arms about something so severe and so dramatic and horrific, the best thing to do is probably not wear a cardboard dunce hat with messages scrawled onto it, because it makes you look unhinged. It makes you look uncredible, and that's basically what you're there for. You're there to make us look uncredible, to discredit us. So anyone who watches this will say, oh, look at him with a dunce hat. It's one of those anti-lockdown guys, yeah? So that's what you're there for, to discredit. And there he is, minus his dunce hat, allegedly getting arrested. Yeah. Oh, and look, here he is. It's official. Part of the Piers Corbyn entourage. Okay. Now you join such illustrious company as Tapman. See Tapman there, right behind Piers Corbyn? See him? And just in case you didn't know who Tapman was, well, he's that fellow here. This guy here, right? That's Tapman. Look, Piers Corbyn's right hand man. You see him? That's Tapman. That's the face of the anti-lockdown movement, the poster boy. Oh look, here he is in the Daily Mail. Delightful. You know, again, trying to discredit us by making us look like football hooligans, and that's why they got the guy there with the England shirt as well, who's wearing a Trump hat, who we've made videos about as well. So there's Tapman. So that's who he is. That's what he is, yeah. And he's connected to Piers Corbyn. Out of all the people. So there he is, Tapman, who you just saw in the Daily Mail, used as some kind of poster boy for the anti-lockdown movement, making us look like football hooligans, depraved football hooligans, yobs. And then we have the guy on the right hand side, look here, this man. Yeah. So, and look, you can see him here in the red as well. Basically, he's been around all these protests in the background, blending in, and then, you know, they decide they're going to use him, so they dress him up like that with a dunce hat, get him arrested, allegedly, same day that Piers Corbyn. So you can see that Piers Corbyn has got ties to this man here, who wears a dunce hat. You can see that Piers Corbyn has ties to Tapman, who is this man here. Yeah? That's who they wish to be the face of the anti-lockdown movement. So how many more people does Piers Corbyn have to be connected to that are very suspect in behaviour, and you could almost say are there to discredit us? And look how, I've said this before probably, but look how you can see round the corner, you can see Jeff Wyatt and you can see Biased Amy. Now they're both ardent Tommy Robinson fans, which I've proved to you in my last videos. So 2 ardent Tommy Robinson fans are there with Piers Corbyn. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Yeah? So again, they hire these people to make us look like idiots, and they're all connected to Piers Corbyn. And it seems like basically if you're part of Piers Corbyn entourage, you've either got to make videos mocking, humiliating, inciting violence against the police, or you've got to get arrested, allegedly. Yeah? So like I said, this guy here in the background, look, red t-shirt there on the right hand side. And then when they need him for an event, they put him in the dunce hat, get him arrested on the same day as Piers Corbyn. And there's Piers Corbyn right by him. So no one can deny that these people are not connected. No one can deny it. You're wasting your time, 77 Brigade. You were exposed months and months ago. Almost half a year ago now. So anything you do now is irrelevant. Absolutely irrelevant. We've exposed all these people, and we know the hierarchy, we know the power structure, we know who's connected and why they're connected and what their agenda is. We know all of this. So there you go. Be very wary of the fact that if you see this guy here in the brown jacket, that he might be part of some staged event where he's going to get allegedly arrested. Same for Tapman there, same for Piers Corbyn, and same for any of these entourage. Some of them I know who they are, others I don't. Okay? But I think it's very important that you're aware of these people, so that if they do get arrested today, or they get arrested tomorrow, you know who they were, who they are. And remember, Piers Corbyn wants you to think that he is the man who represents anti-lockdown movement, and he wants you to think that Tapman here on the right is the poster boy for the anti-lockdown movement. That's what he wishes you to think. And all the people that he's connected to are either agents of division, whether it be anti-Islam, are agents of division in that they incite riots, incite violence against the police, so that there's civil war, so that there's riots, and then they can justify having martial law. Simple as that. So when they say defund the police, it's basically a New World Order. That's what they're talking about. Simple as that. Okay? So let's leave it there on the family photo of Dunce Man with a dunce cardboard hat here. And then Tapman and Piers Corbyn. Okay? That's who they want you to believe represents the anti-lockdown movement. Right, that's one video down, many more to come. Where there's darkness, we shine our light the brightest. And no one can defeat the truth. No one. No matter their dirty tricks and their lies. We're protected. We are protected. Take care of yourselves and of others. This is John Overkill, and we are over and out. Peace.